Hello, my darlings. Oh my gosh, the time is finally here. Glammy Witch here. And why do you think I'm here? I'm just going to give you a forewarning. Today, I'm being Fierce Witch. Fierce Witch. 3 snaps and a thumbs up. And if you know what that's from, you're showing your age just like I am. Okay, so today is going to be a little risque. I'm going to let myself shine a little bit more. So you may want to stop watching. Click and press stop. Okay? So now this is what the premise is all about to me. And that's what it's all about. The channel is what's your interpretation. Okay? Now, I think it's kind of like a psychology session where you're like, okay, what's the first word you think of when I say? What's the first thing you think of when I say? And that's how I interpret it, because I'm kind of into that kind of stuff, like psychology and therapy and all that. I should have been a psychiatrist. Anyway, so what I think of is peppermint first, okay? Peppermint, I think, woo, hot and cool, and I think of Christmas and presents and sweet candy, just like me, because I'm very sweet. I'm a little present to anybody I'm around, I think, anyway. I think of just peppermint coolness. It's just a little spicy and cool. I am, until you piss me off, and then I get a little hot under the collar, and I will set your ass straight. Did you guess? Okay, so the next part of the word that I really could just go on about is juju. Okay, when I think of juju, I think of when I was growing up. I grew up in Spanish Harlem, and I think I've mentioned that maybe in videos before, in New York and Manhattan. And there was a Puerto Rican community. And in the Puerto Rican community, the local witch was called the bruja. And the religion that it stemmed from, and it's kind of like a religion, just like kind of Wicca is, and just kind of paganism, is Santeria, which is what the bruja, that was her thing. And in my neighborhood, you know, you had a lot of macho men, and, you know, they weren't the nicest guys, but they had deep respect for the bruja. Nobody fucked with the bruja in the neighborhood. I don't care who you were. You know, there was a healthy fear and a healthy respect for her. And, you know, deep props for her. And now I tried to do a little research to refresh my memory, give you a little bit of background. Santeria stems from basically what they come back to is like West Africa, the Caribbean. The Caribbean islands picked up this, it's almost kind of offshoot like a voodoo. It's, you know, it's a mix like everything else, like all the other stuff that we're about, except that it's more in the African and Jamaican and Puerto Rican and like in the Louisiana, like in that neighborhood, you know, in that type of areas. And the ones that I wanted to get into, what I wanted to do was to leave you guys with a little love spell for some hot and spiciness in your life. Give it up. And so I had to consult my Santeria queen, who knows a lot more than I do. That's Katz, and Katz 0411. I hope I remember that right. And, you know, we talked a little bit. And so between her and the topic, and I did a reading with Kit Kat 06, and she said in my reading that she saw some tribal stuff going on, a volcano and tiki masks and people, you know, holding hands in a circle doing a ritual, which I take to be kind of like a deep Santeria voodoo kind of thing. She saw that in my aura. And then, of course, my love, oh my goodness, Mr. Trauma Queen, he says that I remind him of Urzuli. And I looked it up, and I'm not going to be 100% on this, people, so don't send me any emails if I'm a little way off or way off. Urzuli is, she's like a triple goddess herself, and it's also based off of a Caribbean, West African, mostly West African type religion. Also, celebrated in the I think from what I was looking at, the Louisiana Bayou community, whatever. Anyway, I'm getting off track. But anyway, so Arzuli, she's like a triple goddess. She has 3 aspects to her as well. And he says when he sees me and how crazy I am, that I remind him of that. So what I want to do is I'm gonna at the end later on today. I can't do it now, so don't give me any shit about it, okay? And you know who you are. And it's going to be a little love spell. Now I'm going to mix it up because Cats and I agreed that we feel that these spells are really, really powerful and we don't want to influence anybody's will. So I'm going to mix a couple, like 2 or 3 spells together and leave a love spell at the bottom. Make your love life a little hot. And if you want the real spells, of course, you can just go to, it's spelled either Ochun, but I've heard that you can say Ochun love spells, and that's the love goddess of the triple goddess aspect. All right, guys? So now I want you to subscribe, to like it, and if you don't, I'm going to get on your ass. Anyway, peace, people. I love you all. Bye.